Good morning, students. It's me, Sudarshan sir. Today we are going to deal with computer science. Okay. Application of computer. First unit. Okay. Application of computer means where all computers are used and how it is used. That's what we are going to deal today. Yeah? Okay. Computers are used all over the world. We know that very well, right? It is used all over the world in all business sectors, educational sectors, entertainment sectors. Everywhere computers are used. Okay. Particularly, we will see few things. In that first, computers are used in laptops and cell phones. What laptops and cell phone? They are also computers only. Those are also computers only. Okay. So what in few computers and laptops, most of the cell phones, and in few laptops, what capability has, in the sense it has touchscreen capability. So computers are used as touchscreens. Okay. We are going to see about the application touchscreen. Computers are classified as smartphones, tablet, PCs, etc. Smartphone tablets have touchscreen capabilities. So it is not necessary to type using keyboard. So what is not necessary? It is not necessary to type using keyboard. If you have touchscreen, see, this is a touchscreen computer actually. This is a touchscreen computer. If you have computer touchscreen, is it necessary to type in the keyboard? No. See, this is virtual keyboard. This one. This is a virtual keyboard. If you want to type something, you can type in the touch itself. For example, if you want, I want to type something in Word. I'll show you using Word. Wait. This is Microsoft Word. What I can do, just touch the Microsoft Word. So what happens? The Word will open. It will take little time. Now, a Word is opened. Why we are opening Word actually? To type something. Okay, that's it, right? To type something. See. Hi. How are you? Okay. So with a virtual keyboard, with a touch keyboard, you can just touch and type it. Not necessary to have the keyboard all the times. What we used to do in the cell phone, most probably the same here. Okay, next, you just wanted to touch the application that is needed to perform certain tasks. What I did before opening this application, what is this application is used for? To typing the documents what we need. Okay, so that what you want to do, just touch the application, that's it. No need to take the mouse, no need to move here and there, no need to go there and open it. Just touch the application which you want randomly, wherever, which one you want. If you want to open this free video maker, you can just touch it. If you want to open this computer documents, you can just double click it. That's it. So it will get opened. Fine. Okay. If you want to close it, just one touch, it will close. That's what the use of touchscreen. Touchscreen are mostly useful where the number of options are limited. Where the touchscreen are so effective, touchscreen are really effective nowadays all over the place. But where it is more effective, is it effective while typing? No, it is not so effective while typing. But other than that, where it is more effective, only where the options are limited. For example, where the options are limited. For example, in your school, they are conducting quiz in the computer. Okay, if you have touchscreen, what will do? If it is a touchscreen computer, what will do? 4 choices will be given. If you touch one, if you touch option A, answer will be corrected. If you touch B, option will be selected. If you touch C, option will be selected, like that. Okay. So only limited data will be there. What will be there? One question will be there, 4 options will be there. At that time, it's very good. It has a very good capability to use. Okay, that's what they're coming to say. Next, another example is house interior. For example, nowadays it is not like olden days. Now, using the computer, you can build a house. Build a house in the sense virtually inside the computer, not in the real life. Inside the computer, you can build a house like a prototype. Prototype in the sense one small example type house you can build in the computer. Then later, if the example type is okay for you, if the prototype is okay for you, you can build a real home outside, home or building or office, whatever you want. You can build it outside. Okay. So what is needed to build a house? There are many softwares to build a house in the computer. For example, SketchUp, that you will be learning in this 6th standard, I think, else you will be learning in 7th standard. Okay. SketchUp, in SketchUp, what you can do, you can build a house with animations. You can build a house virtually in the sense inside the computer. Okay, virtually. If you have touch screen, is it easy to build the house? Yeah, you can open the specific, you can touch the specific application and you can draw in the computer, and you can make the necessary actions whatever you want, like building up the building up, rising a building, opening a window, keeping a door in that. All those things you can do by touching the applications. Okay, that's it. So that is an example for touchscreen, building a house interiors. Okay, house interiors, offices, etc. So you will draw an object by touching the icons. That is what I told. By touching the icons, you will draw an object. You can build or view a house or a building. You can build a house. You can view the house inside, outside, everything using the SketchUp. If it is in touch screen, with the touch screen you can swipe up and down. You can see the whole building. Next, touch screen are also used for reading purposes and also writing purposes. Before I told the typing purposes. For writing purposes it is used. It is also used for reading purposes. For example, ebook reading. Ebook reading. Say this is ebook reading actually. For example, ebook reading. You have something electronic book. Ebook in the sense electronic book. You might have heard about Kindle. In ads and all it will come. Kindle. What they will do, by seeing the application, by opening the Kindle application, you can open any topic what you want and you can read it in the computer. So touchscreen, if it is a touchscreen, you can swipe easily, you can zoom easily, you can if it is an editable file, you can edit easily. Whatever you want, you can do. That's what they are coming to say. Okay. So now you understood what are the places where touchscreens are used. So computer plays a main role in all these places. Okay, there are still more examples. They have given in the book. They have given these examples only. But as of you itself know very well, touchscreens are used wherever. Now most of the places touchscreens are used. That too, particularly in cell phone. If you in each and every application, it deals with touchscreen only. Even playing games, touchscreens are used. Everything. Okay. Next, where computers else used than touchscreen, ATM. These are few examples given. ATM, card reader, speech recognition system. These are few examples given in your book, but computers are used all over the world. That is the actual truth. Okay. ATM. Computers are penetrated into business and banks with a big way, which means a large impact. It's in the sense computer play a very good impact in banks and businesses. In most of the business, which one plays a main role? Computer plays a main role. In banks, what they are using, they have used computer only. It plays a very huge role for accounting purposes, for saving documents, all those things. In bank, they are using computer. For business purpose, the same thing. For account purposes, for storing information about the customer and the businessman, for each and everything, what is used? Computers only used. It collects the data. It receives and collects each and every data. It will not be erased so easily if or else you delete it. Okay, so business and bank purposes both are same. Business and bank, most probably both are same. In bank they are doing business only now. So business and bank purposes, which plays a main impact. Computer plays a very large impact. Okay. Next, one of the example for business purposes, ATM, automatic teller machine. Okay. So ATMs, automatic teller machines, are programmed to function day and night. What is the purpose of ATM? Business purpose, to take money to take money. That's it. Whenever you need, you can take money from it. And there are few other deposit machines also where you can deposit your money whenever you need. Okay. What does all these things mean? It is used for business purposes. Okay. ATM. What is ATM? Expansion of ATM? Automatic teller machine. These machines are used for business purposes only. Okay. One can go, draw and come back. One can go, draw money and come back. Machines can be located away from bank. Is it necessary to build inside the bank? No. It can be built, ATM can be built away from the bank. Bank may be 3 kilometers away from ATM. No issues. ATM is a machine. If you want to take money, you can go there and take money with the help of computers which is inbuilt in that. In ATM, what is inbuilt? What is this? Computer only, right? Okay, next. They are very simple to operate. Is it difficult to operate ATM? No, very, very, very simple to operate ATM, right? Yeah, because instructions will be given in the ATM. If you read the instruction and press the following button, what you need, then you can draw money from it. That's it. User can read the instruction on the machine and touch or press the necessary button. That's what I told. User can easily read the instruction what is given in the machine. According to that, if you press the button, you will get the money whatever you need. If you want money, you can take the money. If you want slip, you can take the slip. If you want to change the PIN number, you can change according to the instruction given through the ATM. Okay. Next, where it is used, card reader. You know, ATM card, debit card, credit card, ATM card more or less same, both are same only. ATM card and credit card, yeah, what is it? Those are cards. Okay, you have card. Where the card will be used? It will be used in shopping mall to buy something, right? It will be used in petrol bunk to pay money, right? Okay, in petrol bunk, what they have? They have one machine. What is that machine? They will swipe in that machine. You can easily, your money will be deducted from your ATM if you type the PIN. What machine it is? It is card reader. Okay, you have a card. That machine will read the card. That is a card reader machine. That's it. Okay. In a card, see, we'll explain about that. In a credit card or debit card, data is stored in magnetic strip. This black is a coating. They have coated on the on it. On what? On the magnetic strip. Inside this you have something called magnetic strip, or magnetic lines will be there. There only your data will be stored. Yeah, like in hard disk. In hard disk, magnetic coating is there where the data are stored, right? The same process only here also. Magnetic stripes are there. There only all your data are stored. So what happens while you take your ATM to the card reader, while you swipe like this, your data will be read by that card reader. Your data will be, see, if you swipe like this, the data will be read by the card reader. Okay. For example, they have shown this diagram. There the machine will be little bigger one. Okay. So using this magnetic strip, data will be read by this card reader. Okay. So what happens? Those data is sent to your bank account. By sending the bank account, what you will type there, it will scan your data. Then what you will do, you will put your PIN number. So all these accounts, all these informations, that PIN number and the data in your card, all this information is sent to the bank account. Which one sends? This card reader sends to the bank account. With internet, card reader works with internet only, that you know. Okay, with internet it sends to the bank account. So what happens? Your money will be deducted from your bank account. That's it. Easy process, very easy process. Okay. So for card reader purposes, it is used. Then for what else? Voice recognition system. Computer plays a major role in voice recognition system only. System also. In computer, the main thing what they have invented is what? Voice recognition system. That is very, 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 very helpful. Where all it is helpful? To be able to talk to a computer by speaking out commands has been a dream for many years. See, for many years from the evolution starts, from the computer evolution starts, what happens now? Each and every scientist were focusing on the way to speak with the computer. See, computer, this is not a human thing. This is just an object. So what the scientists want, we want to talk with that object, so our object should reply to us. That is what their aim was. And after a long process, they have invented something called voice recognition system. So what the computer does, you know, if you have an Apple phone, you easily know about Siri. So what happens, you will say hello Siri. So what it will reply, yeah, Siri is ready, something it will reply like that. So if you want to open WhatsApp, you will say Siri open WhatsApp. So what it will do, it will open the WhatsApp for you. If you have Google Assistant, else in add and all you will say no, see no, Alexa. So all these things, what it does, if you talk to them, it will do the necessary actions what you want. Okay, okay, that's it. That is what the voice recognition system means. Okay, okay. This voice recognition system is built now. It is built and it is it runs in a huge, very good manner. But what is the thing is, it is not so perfect all the times. Whenever you say something, will it do perfectly? No. The scientists are still working on it to make it perfect. But still, what happens if you talk slowly? Most probably it recognizes. If you talk little speed, it won't recognize all the time. Sometimes it will recognize at once. So it most probably it won't recognize at once. So what happens? Instead of some word, it will show you some other word. If you spell some word, it may show you some other word. Few times it will show correctly. So all these mistakes are going to be rectified in the upcoming in the future days. Finally, a very good voice recognition system will be found for sure. Okay, it will take little more time, but it will be found. Now itself around 70% success rate is there in voice recognition system. What in the sense, whatever you talk to the Google, it will reply, it will give you the particular information what you want. So okay, so voice recognition system in computer plays a main role. Okay, okay. That's it, students. These are the applications of computer system. What we saw about touchscreen, where all it is used and how it is used, automatic teller machine, card reader, and finally what we saw is voice recognition system. Okay, okay, students, I hope you understood very well. Okay, if you have any doubt, please stop this video and play from the place where you don't understand. Beyond that, if you have any doubt, please text to my personal number. I'll rectify it. Okay, students. Okay, that's all. Your first unit is over. By the next class, we'll be writing book back answers. Okay, I'll be asking you to write the book back answers. You just write the book back answer. That's it. Then your first unit will get over. Computer first unit is over. After writing the book back, it is totally over. Then we'll concentrate on the second unit. Okay. Okay, students, take care. Have a nice day. Bye.